A warm welcome to you all, my dear students. In our previous class under the chapter whole numbers, we have solved the third main in exercise 2.2. Now we shall see the fourth main under exercise 2.2. Exercise 2.2, fourth main. Find the product. Find the product using suitable property. So under that, subquestion A, 738 into 103. So you have to find out the product using suitable property. So till now you have learned closure property, commutative property, associative property and distributive property, and also identity property. So you have to use a suitable property in order to find the product for the given question. So here we have 738 into 113. So while teaching distributive property, I told you that we can split the given number into 2. So here if you see, we are having 103. So I can write 103 as 100 plus 3. So I can write this 103 as 100 plus 3. So 100 plus 3 is nothing but 103. I made it so because we get zeros at the end. I told you when I have zeros at the end, it will be easy to add numbers. So we are splitting this 103 as 100 plus 3. So now in place of 103 or 103, I will be writing 100 plus 3. So 738 will be writing as it is. Then we have a into sign, I will be writing as it is. But in the place of 103, I will be writing 100 plus 3. So in the place of 103, I will be writing 100 plus 3. So now which property we have to use here? Yes, we have to use distributive property because this is of the form A into B plus C. So here we have got the expression that is of the form A into B plus C. So this is distributive property. So now we got the equation as A into B plus C form. So now we know that in distributive property, first we will multiply A into B, then plus B into C. So we will be using distributive property here. By using distributive property, I will rewrite this here, that is 738 into 100 plus 3. So now if I apply distributive property for this expression, first I have to multiply 738 into 100. So first I have to multiply the first whole number into second whole number. So I will be multiplying 738 into 100. Next we will write plus, then again we will multiply the 738 into 3. So because this is of the form A into B plus C, we will be applying distributive property. So you can see here, this is of the form A into B plus C. So first we will multiply the A into B, then we will write plus, then we are going to multiply A into C. So by applying distributive property for this expression, we will get, first we will multiply 738 into 100. So 738 into 100. So I will put a bracket here, then we have a plus sign. So I will write a plus sign in between. Then we have to multiply this 738 into 3. We have to multiply, yes, 738 into 3. So again we will open the bracket and we will write 738 into 3. Next, what is the next step? Yes, we have to multiply 738 into 100. So I told you when we have zeros at the end, we can straight away multiply this. So here we are having 2 zeros. First step is to count the number of zeros. So here we are multiplying 738 into 100. So instead of doing the normal calculation or regular calculation, what we can do, we'll just count the number of zeros. So here 1, 2. So we are having 2 zeros. So I'll write 0, 0. Then we'll be multiplying with 1. So 1 8 is 8, 1 3 is 3, 1 7 is 7. So we got, yes, 73,800. So we'll count the number of zeros. Here since we are multiplying 738 into 100, here we are having zeros at the end. So we'll just count the number of zeros. So here we are having 1, 2. So we are having 2 zeros. So I got 2 zeros. Then we'll be multiplying 1 into 8 is 8, 1 into 3 is 3, 1 into 7 is 7. So we got 73,800. Then we have a plus sign. So I'll be writing plus sign here. Then we have to multiply 738 into, we'll multiply and see. That is 738 into, so 3 8 is yes, 24. So 4, 2 carry. Then 3 3 is 9, 9 plus 2, yes, 11. So 1, 1 carry. Then 3 7 is yes, 21, 21 plus 1, yes, 20. So we got 2,214. So 2,214. Now what is the next step? Yes, we have plus sign in between. So we have to add this two whole numbers. So if we add 73,800 plus, here we are having, yes, 2,214. So 0 plus 4, 4, then 0 plus 1, 1, then 8 plus 2, 10. So 0, 1 carry. Then 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 2 is, yes, 6. So 6, then here we have 7. So 7 plus nothing means 6, 7. So we got 76,014. So we got the product as, yes, 76,014. So here first it was 738 into 103. Now by learning distributive property, I told you that we can split this number. So we can split number into 2. So here 103 can be written as 100 plus 3. So I wrote 100 plus 3 in place of 103. Now this is of the form A into B plus C. So here we have used distributive property. So first we will be multiplying 738 into 100. Then we have a plus, we will place a plus sign. Then we will multiply 738 into 3. So we have done that here. So next step is to multiply 738 into 100. We got 73,800. Then we have a plus sign. So I have written plus sign. Then we multiplied 738 into 3. So we got 2,214. I have written the product. Then next step is to add, because we are having plus sign. So we are going to add. So the obtained value is 76,014 is the answer. Next we will see the second sum, that is question D. Next we have 854 into 102. 102. Next we have 854 into 102. So here also you can see, here we are having 102. So 102 can be written as, yes, 102 is nothing but 100 plus 2. So while learning distributive property, I told you that we can split one number into two parts. That is, we can write this 102 as 100 plus 2. So now I will be replacing this 102 by 100 plus 2. So 100 plus 2 is nothing but 102. So in the case of 102, we will be writing 100 plus 2. Okay. So the first given number is 854. I will be writing that as it is. Then we have a into sign. So we will write into sign. But in the place of 102, I will be writing 100 plus 2. So I will open the bracket and I will write 100 plus 2. Next. What is the next step? Yes, this is of the form A into B plus C. So this is of the form A into B plus C. So it is distributive property. So it is A into B plus C form. So you can see this equation is in A into B plus C form. So we can use distributive property. So by using distributive property, so we got 854 into 100 plus 2. So 854 into 100 plus 2. So now this is of the form A into B plus C. So what we will do? First we will multiply 854 into 100. So first we will multiply 854 into 100. Then we have a plus sign. We will write plus sign. Then we will multiply 854 into 2. Next we will multiply 854 into 2 by distributive property. So here we have applied A into B plus C is distributive property. So we have applied distributive property to solve this. So first we are multiplying 854 into 100. So I will open the bracket and I will write 854 into 100. Then we have a plus sign. So I will write plus here. Then we have 854 into 2. So 854 into, yes. So what is the next step? Yes, we have to solve the bracket. So in the first bracket we are having 854 into 100. So here, since we are having zeros at the end, we can straight away multiply this. So we can straight away find the product of this because we are having zeros at the end. So how will you do that? Yes, first we'll count the number of zeros. So 1, 2. So here we are having 2 zeros. So I'll write 2 zeros. Then 1 4s are 4. Then 1 5s are 5. Then 1 8s are 8. So we got 85,400. So we have solved this bracket. So we got 85,400. Then we have a plus sign. So I write plus. Then we have to multiply. Yes, second bracket, that is 854 into 2. So 854 into 2. So 2 4s are, yes, 8. Then 2 5s are 10. So 0, 1 carry. Then 2 8s are 16. 16 plus 1, 17. So we got, yes, 1708. So when you multiply 854 into 2, we got 1708. So 1708. Next. What is the next step? Yes, we have to add these two. So we have to add 85,400 plus 1708. So we will do that. That is 85,400 plus, yes, 1708. Since we have a plus sign in between, so we are going to add this. So 0 plus 8, 8. Then 0 plus 0, 0. Then 4 plus 7, yes, 11. So 1, 1 carry. Then 1 plus 5, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. Then 8. So we got, yes, 87,108. So the final value is 87,108. see the third sum. Question C. Next we have 258 into 1008. Next we have to find out the value using suitable property. So next question is 258 into 1008. So how to solve this? Yes, I can split this 1008 as 1000 plus 8. So in place of 1008, I can write it as 1000 plus 8. So 1000 plus 8 is nothing but 1008. So 258 will be writing as it is. Then we have a into sign. Then in the place of 1008, we will be writing 1000 plus 8. So in the place of 1008, we will be writing 1000 plus 8. Because if we add this 1000 plus 8, we are getting 1008. So we have split this 1008 as 1000 plus 8. So now tell me which property we have to apply here. Yes, here also we are applying distributive property because it is of the form A into B plus C. So now this expression is of the form A into B plus C. So now here also we will be applying distributive property. So by distributive property, we can write 258 into 1000 plus 8 can be multiplied as 258 into 1000. Then we will write plus, then we will multiply 258 into 8. So first we are multiplying 258 into 1000. Then we will write plus, then we will multiply 258 into 8. So by distributive property, we know that if this is of the form A into B plus C, first we will multiply A into B, then we will write plus, then we will multiply by A into C. So by distributive property, so first I will be multiplying 258 into 1000. So 258 into 1000. Then we have to write plus. Then again we have to multiply this 258 into 8. So 258 into 8. Yes. So what is the next step? Yes, we have to solve the bracket. So first we will be solving the first bracket. Then we are writing plus. Then again we have to solve the second bracket. So in the first bracket we are having 258 into 1000. So here also we are having zeros at the end. So we can straight away find the product. Since we are having zeros at the end, we can straight away multiply these numbers, that is 258 into 1000. So how to multiply directly? Yes, first we'll count the number of zeros. So 1, 2, 3. So we are having 3 zeros. So first we'll write 3 zeros. Then we'll multiply 1 into 8. So 1 into 8 is 8. Then 1 5s are 5. Then 1 2s are 2. So we got 2,58,000. So we just count the number of zeros. So we have 1 2 3 3 zeros. So I put 3 zeros. Then we will multiply with 1. So 1 8s are 8. 1 5s are 5. 1 2s are 2. So we got 2,58,000. Then we have a plus sign. We will retain that plus sign as it is. Then we will solve the second bracket. In the second bracket we are having 258 into 8. So we have to multiply that. That is 258 into 8. So 8 8s are 64. So 4 6 carry. Then so 8 5s are 8 5s are 40. 40 plus 6 Yes, 46. So 6. 4 carry. Then 8 2s are 16. 16 plus 4. Yes, 20. So we got 2064. So when we multiply 258 into 8, we got 2064. So I'll write the value, that is 2064. Next, what is the next step? Yes, we have plus sign, so we will be adding this 2,58,000 plus 2064. So 2,58,000 plus, yes, 2064. So 0 plus 4, 4, then 0 plus 6, 6, 0 plus 0, 0. So 8 plus 2, yes, 10. So 0, 1 carry. Then 1 plus 5 is 6. Then we have 2. So 2 will write as this. So we got 2,60,064. The final answer is 2,60,064. So 2,60,064 is the final value after calculating this. So here also we have applied distributive property. So now we shall see the last sum in this main, that is sub question D. Next we shall see the sub question D. So next we have 1005 into 168. So here also we have to apply this two-table property and then find the final value. So here the question is 1005 into 168. So how to solve this? Yes, here also we are having 1005. So 1005 can be written as, yes, 1000 plus 5. So 1005 can be written as 1000 plus 5. So 1000 plus 5 is nothing but 1005. So in place of 1005, we will be writing, yes, 1000 plus 5. Then we have into sign. So I'll place the into sign. Then we have 168. So next we have 168. While learning commutative property, I told you that A into B is equals to B into A. While learning commutative property, I told you that A into B is equals to B into A. In multiplication, if we change the order of the number and find out the product, it will be same. So in multiplication, we change the order of the number and find out the product, it will be same. So A into B will be equal to B into A. So here, if you consider this as A, then we have into sign and this 168 as B. So, while learning commutative property, we have learned that A into B is equals to B into A. So, we can change the order of the number and multiply, the obtained product remains same. So, if you consider this whole bracket as A into and this 168 as B. So, now this is of the form A into B. While learning commutative property, I told you that A into B is equals to B into A. So what I'll do, I'll first write 168, then I'll write 1000 plus 5 by which property? Yes, commutative property. By commutative property, A into B is equals to B into A. If you multiply 2 into 3 is 6. Then if I change the order as 3 into 2, it will also be 6. So if you change the order of the number, the product remains same. So if I multiply 2 into 3, I am getting 6. I change the order. First I wrote 3, next I wrote 2. So if I change the order also, I got the same product. So if you change the order and multiply, the obtained product remains same. So I will be writing A into B is equals to B into A. So what I do is, I have considered this 1000 plus 5 as A and this 168 as B. So now I will interchange this. First I will write B, that is 168. So first I will write 168 into A. So A we have considered as 1000 plus 5. So it is 1000 plus 5. So we have considered this whole bracket, that is 1000 plus 5 as A into, then we have considered this 168 as B. So by commutative property we know that A into B is equal to B into A. So first I wrote B. So B is nothing but 168. So 168 into A. So we have considered the whole bracket as A, that is 1000 plus 5. So I wrote 1000 plus 5. Now which property we have to use here? Yes, we have to use distributive property because this is of the form A into B plus C. So now here we are going to apply distributive property. So by distributive property we can say that this is of the form A into B plus C. Now we have reduced it into A into B plus C form. So now we will be applying distributive property to solve this expression. So now we have 168 into 1000 plus 5. So 168 into 1000 plus 5. So if I apply distributive property, so first I have to multiply 168 into 1000. So 168 into 1000. Then we will write plus. Then we will multiply 168 into 5. Then I multiply 168 into 5. So first 1000. So 168 into 1000. Then we have a plus sign. So plus sign. Then we have to multiply 168 into 5. So 168 into 5. So next step is to solve the bracket. So first bracket we are having 168 into 1000. Since we are having zeros at the end, we can straight away multiply. So we count the number of zeros. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 zeros. Then we will multiply with 1. So 1 8s are 8. Then 1 6s are 6. 1 1s are 1. So we got 1,68,000. Then we have a plus sign. We will write a plus sign. Then again we have to solve the second bracket. So in the second bracket we are having 168 into 5. We will multiply that. 168 into 5. So 5 8s are 40. So 0. 4 carry. Then 5 6s are 30. 30 plus 4. 34. So 4 3 carry. Then 5 1s are 5. 5 plus 3. Yes, 8. So we got 840. What is the next step? Yes, we have to add this 1 crore 68 lakhs. Sorry, 1,68,000. So we have to add 1,68,000 plus 840. So we will be doing that. So 1,68,000 plus 840. So 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 4, yes, 4. 0 plus 8, 8. Then again we have 8 plus 0, so 8. 6 plus 0 is 6. 1 plus 0 is 1. So we got 1,68,840. So the final answer is 1,68,840. So here what we have done, we have split this 1005 into 168 as 1005 can be written as 1000 plus 5. We have splitted that, then we have into sign, then we have 168. Now we know that by commutative property we know that A into B is equals to B into A. So we have changed the order. So first I wrote 168, then I wrote this bracket, that is we have considered it as A. So that is 168 into 1000 plus 5. So now this is of the form A into B plus C. So this is of the form A into B plus C. So we have applied distributive property. So first we have multiplied 168 into 1000 plus 168 into 5. So 168 into 1000 is, yes, 1,68,000. Then plus, then 168 into 5 we got 840. So we got 840. Then since we had plus sign, we just added that. We got, yes, 1,68,840. So we have completed the 4th main under exercise 2.2. So in the next class, we will be learning the 5th main under this exercise 2.2. So there will be an assignment on this video. So kindly do the assignment and send it to us. Thank you.